Time to Taste of Dallas 2022 for our Season 5 of Trey's Showdown Live. So stay tuned. Season 5 of Chefs, Deliciousness, and Cocktails starts right now. Woo! Hey everybody, I am here with one of the creators. There's two creators, correct?
That's correct.
Two creators, and I'm here with one of them with Klowns on Fire. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Awesome. So there's two of you, and your names are?
Ron Dillon and Greg Hallmark.
Ron Dillon and Greg Hallmark.
Right.
And tell me how this sauce idea, first of all, because I stopped because I love the logo, but how did the sauce idea come about?
Well, my business partner, Greg, was actually in St. John with a bunch of friends, and he found a sauce that he really liked. And he goes, over the last 25 years, he's actually been playing with it, and it actually came to fruition when he finally came out with the Spicy Mango Reaper. It was a barbecue sauce at the time was using Scotch bonnets,
right.
And now we use the Carolina Reaper and most of our sauces, and on the end is a rare pepper called the Dragon's Breath.
And that's this one right here?
The Spicy Mango is the one that was originally made.
That was the starter?
Yeah, that was what we call our flagship sauce.
Flagship, okay. And how long did it take to create and perfect it?
Basically 25 years. So, yeah, so really it came down to, we were working at Cisco, and Greg always just played around with sauces, and with the Spicy Mango being a popular flavor, he's like, kept playing with it, playing with it, and then finally found that last ingredient that said, this is what we're going to do.
So you worked for Cisco Foods before?
Cisco Systems, the IT company.
Cisco, the IT company, okay.
Yeah, we were engineers with Cisco for 25 years, and they offered us early retirement a few years ago and said, hey, let's go all in.
Let's go all in. So
right.
Obviously you went all in.
Yeah.
I want to know, y'all have 10 sauces.
That's correct.
You brought the four most popular here.
Yep.
And let's go
Yeah, I'm going to start from left to right, really, because Clownfish is actually one of our newest additions.
Okay.
It actually uses the Carolina Reaper, but it was actually originally made for Rex's Seafood downtown for a seafood sauce.
Okay, Rex Seafood in Dallas.
Mm-hmm. And what we found is that so many people liked it, not just for seafood, they would put it with prime rib, roast beef, things like that.
Right.
It's a great dipping sauce, but really works well with sushi.
Okay.
Spicy Mango Reaper, as I mentioned, our flagship sauce. This is what started everything. So originally only had that sauce on the table. When we started, we entered our first competitions because that's what people tell you to do.
Sure.
And so we won our first award and we're like, maybe we have something here. And then with the Kiss of the Clown, that was our first hot sauce. And really, I love the logos, as you mentioned earlier. All of this is original art from my business partner's stepbrother.
Right.
And so really everything you see on there's original art. But Kiss of the Clown being our first hot sauce,
right.
It's our most awarded hot sauce.
It's the most awarded sauce.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
And then on the end is Passion the Dragon. So we were always looking for something different. And we found a pepper out of the UK called the Dragon's Breath pepper.
Right.
And a lot of people don't even know that pepper exists.
Right.
It's so rare that when you bring it up, people go, I've only heard the Carolina Reaper, and then we came up with Dragon's Breath. And we entered it in its first competition and went first place in the hot division at Zestfest. So we're like, obviously, what we're doing from a whole profile of the sauces is always about flavor.
Right.
Before the fire is what we always say. And so really when you're looking at our sauces, people get scared because they see the crazy clown.
Right.
But when they actually taste the sauces, as you guys did earlier, you find that it's not just about heat.
Yeah. But it's also too, it's eye-catching, which is important. With new products would have to have great logos.
Absolutely.
That's a great logo.
Absolutely.
So a lot of hot sauces I taste are so hot they have no flavor. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yours had a lot of flavor, but also had some heat.
That's right. We always say the flavor before the fire because people get this idea that, and there's a lot of people out there, they just want to chase the heat.
Sure.
It's a very common theme in our industry is let's get it as hot as possible. And we were like, that's part of the reason we wanted to do this because we're like, why does it have to hurt? Why does it have to burn? Why not enjoy it on your food? And so that's why we that's the whole profile of all of our sauces. We always tell people, we can hurt you, we just choose not to. We want you to enjoy it with your food.
Yeah.
And so when you look at the bevy of products, we're not just about hot sauces, seafood sauces, barbecue sauces, and hot sauces.
So which one is your favorite?
Honestly, my favorite is the Spicy Mango Reaper.
Is it?
It's because it's an all-around mango, it's a popular flavor, but I also like Clownfish because I like the milder side. But Passion the Dragon, to be honest, We don't even like it that hot.
So when you started the company, what was your determination for you? What was your major determination to make you jump off and do the company?
I think a lot of our motivation is the passion for what we do. You know, everybody's chasing the almighty dollar. Our thing is about passion. Really, when we sell our sauces, we actually have people leave our table and say, you know what? They may not even buy a sauce, but they've got an experience.
Sure.
And so our goal is to let you experience the sauce, but experience the passion behind it. Because anybody can sell, but how many people have passion behind what we do? And that's really our motivation.
That makes sense. Most people that come on my show are very passionate. Mm-hmm. So that's just, I don't think you cannot own a business and be successful business if you're not passionate.
Oh, of course. Yeah. We totally believe that. I mean, the whole point is an experience for us. Yeah. And kind of a joke that we use with people is that people always ask us, why did you call yourself Klowns on Fire? I'll give you the short of it, but the joke of it is that we always say, what do you expect when we screw up? We're just a couple of clowns.
Oh, yes.
And it always works most of the time, except on our wives. So,
that's awesome.
But honestly, it's really passion. So that motivates us.
And you said your brother.
My business partner's stepbrother is all responsible for the art on the bottles.
I think it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. What is, since you're in business for yourself, an entrepreneur, what has been the thing you like the most and the thing you like the least?
Wow, really the thing we like the most is meeting people. I think we get more exhilarated when we actually go to events like Taste of Dallas, because we're always at the Dallas Farmers Market. We love having people come back because we don't just think of people as customers, we think of them as family.
Sure.
And so when we meet people, as I mentioned with the experience, what we like the most is actually developing relationships with those people that come to the table. Yeah. Now, we don't remember everybody. It's after you meet thousands and thousands of people go, hey, don't you remember me? And the most embarrassing part is not remembering everybody, and that's the difficult part. I would say the hardest part of what we do is, we've been doing it for 5 years, is really breaking into a billion-dollar industry and actually making a name in that industry. It's the hardest part about what we do. Do we not like that part of it? We expected that. We had never thought of us as the hare that fastens the turtle. We always considered ourselves the turtle that always finishes the race.
I got you.
So hopefully, and I can't mention it now, but in the near future, we'll have some big announcements about where our sauces can be found, hopefully in the retail market.
Oh, that's awesome. So right now it's not retail. That was my next question. That was my lead in.
Yeah.
So how do they purchase your sauce?
So we are online at clownsonfire.com. We are also on Etsy, we're on Amazon, and we actually have a few local grocers in the area that are local retailers that have it. Dallas Farmers Market every weekend, but we're also in what they call market divisions downtown as well. So our sauces are available online or locally. So.
Dallas Farmers Market, that's over there on...
about 8 minutes downtown. Right. In the market area, they call it the Shed. So.
Have a lot of good stuff there.
Oh, you know what? This is part of what we love about what we do as well. It's the relationships with the vendors that we have. Because everybody knows the Klowns is the people that help. And so if somebody comes up and needs bags, or somebody needs change, or somebody just needs a square reader, whatever they need, they always know they can come to us and we'll help out. So
that's awesome.
It's always about helping other vendors.
So I guess you're glad you did it.
Yeah, we did. Well, of course we are. I mean, our thing is it's not just about the payoff of what we do, it's the passion, as I mentioned.
Sure.
Anybody can make money. It's about what you do and are you passionate about it. I'd rather work hard, not make a lot of money, and enjoy what I'm doing than not work very hard and make billions of dollars. That's our goal, really, is just be passionate about what we do.
Sure. So you wanna. I think, like when I first met y'all, it was overall experience.
Yeah.
Of you talking and meeting people. So I think y'all do well with that. Plus, y'all are very good with people.
We'd like to think so.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to sell a product, you can't be bashful.
Yeah. No.
And make it work. So y'all are talking and going back and forth.
You have to step outside yourself sometimes.
That's right.
Some people's natural bent's not to sell.
Yeah.
And really, we both grew up training. We were engineers that were training, communicating all the time. It was just a natural transition. So, because if you know about your product and you can be passionate about it, I think it makes all the difference in the world.
So it's clownsonfire.com?
That's correct.
How easy is that?
Yeah, clownsonfire.com with a K.
With a K. Clownsonfire.com with a K. Yeah. And 10 flavors.
Yep.
Run through the flavors real quick before we
So
finish.
We got clownfish,
right?
Seafood sauce,
right?
3 barbecue sauces, spicy mango, spicy peach, spicy pineapple. Kiss of the Clown, Clown's Inferno, and Circus Fire are our regular hot sauces. And our hottest sauce is Passion of the Dragon. Okay. And there's 2 others. but we don't always have them on the table. We even have a hot sauce made for ice cream.
Do you really?
And we actually made a specific sauce for the Sturgis Bike Rally called Psycho in Sturgis. So
hang on, where do you get the inspiration for, I was just fixing to but where do you get the inspiration for your sauces?
Inspiration really comes from coming up with, obviously we don't believe in C's, that's why we use the K for Clowns on Fire. Really, the whole part of this, clownfish for example, this actually came, we were like, what are we going to name this? And we were at our local pub, we call our second home, it's called Holy Grail Pub. And the manager there, she goes, that's easy, call it clownfish. And so that's where the name came from. And because we took, like, part of naming the sauce is really the hardest part.
It's got to be tantalizing to people.
Yes.
It's got to drag them in.
It's got to drag them. Like the logos are one thing, the sauce is another, but the naming is a big deal. So,
I say it's got to reach in, scoop them out, drag them, because if not, they're not going to try it, especially with all the sauces there are today.
Well, the ice cream clown, for example. We could have called it ice cream clown, but we called it ice cream clown. So again, it's a fantastic sauce, dark chocolate, raspberries, and it's actually technically the hottest sauce. But we don't put it out there. We call it small batch. So anyways.
That is absolutely awesome. So Klowns on Fire, clownsonfire.com. I appreciate you coming today, man. I really appreciate it.
No, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Welcome to the River Ranch Stockyards Event Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Events, weddings, corporate events, parties, you name it, River Ranch Stockyards can do it all. Check them out, riverranchstockyards.com. A proud partner of Trey's Chowdown and Trey's Chowdown Live. Hope to see you at the table soon. Adios.
Hi, I'm Trey Chapman, publisher of Trey'sChowdown.com. I'm passionate about finding the best food, drinks, and chefs, to sharing it all with you. I should know I have over 5 decades of food experience. Find me on any podcast platform, Facebook Live, or just Google me. Now you can watch and listen to all my great finds every week on my live TV and radio podcast at Trey's Chowdown Live.